In the Stone Podcast.
What's up, everyone? It's Bailey's. Welcome to the In the Stone podcast, where our stories are written in the stone. So, I have a question for you guys. What kind of content do you usually consume online or on a daily basis? Because we may not realize it, everything we consume truly shapes us. Over time, it starts to affect how we think, how we feel, and how we view ourselves. Because you are what you consume, or the saying, you are what you eat. We always have the power to control what we consume. Okay, ano nga ba yung lagi natin kinokonsume on a daily basis? It affects our mood and mindset. So you know the feeling na kunyari, papunta tayo sa trabaho. In my case, I usually bring a car. So kunyari, magdadrive ako sa trabaho. Meron tayong laging decision doon sa on the way to work or on the way to school, on the way to a certain ganap, kung ano yung pipiliin nating type of music, right? Whatever track, whatever song. And then there's that process of, oh, how do I feel about this? What do I feel? What do I feel like listening to? And then let's say, syempre, pag papunta kang trabaho, umaga pa lang, kailangan ma-boost yung energy mo. So, most of the time, we play music that is upbeat, or a rock song, or a favorite track that keeps us in a good mood. It's the same idea as consuming things online. What we scroll, what we keep watching or viewing or liking and sharing and engage in, it also affects our energy and mindset and how we take on each day. It influences us in our minds and how we approach things and how we treat things. Do you ever notice yourself like changing in moods that sometimes, after watching this video, parang, bakit ako naapektuhan ng ganito? Na, yung pinanood ko naman tong video na to, this wasn't my mood prior, but then, post watching this video or reel or TikTok, it's just, bakit nagbabago na yung energy ko? Because most of the time, we may not realize it. The things that we ingest, parang, this is my life, and then this is a certain information or a topic, or a video or reel na panonoorin ko, and then i-absorb ko. And then it's just irrelevant in my life. Like, I don't need it. But then since we absorbed it, we kind of just also enable it. And nagagamit na rin natin siya unconsciously. It's how we already treat the whole day, or how we treat a certain situation. Now, knowing that we have the power to consume what we want online, why is it that negative content spreads faster than the rest? I believe us Filipinos, we really have the big tendency to lean on gossip or drama. Basically, chismis. Di ko alam ugali natin yun Hirap tanggalin sa atin, pero kailangan maging aware tayo that what we consume, or kung ano man yun nasa algorithm natin, kailangan para din siyang yung music na pinipili natin na pinapakinggan on a daily that makes us feel good. So, kailangan pag nanonood tayo, or pag we spend time on our phones, on our gadgets and gizmos and whatnot, dapat pinipili rin natin kung ano yung nasa algorithm natin. We have to be smarter than our algorithm. Example, pag hindi natin trip yung pinanonood natin, scroll up na kagad tayo. Next na. Kasi yung algorithm din will also think that, he's not into these videos. In my case, ang ginagawa ko, when I scroll through social media, pag hindi ko gusto yung pinanonood ko, when I feel like it's negative, or it's degrading, or it's irrelevant in my life, just unfollow, or just choose the button where it leads you to the not interested. And then, ayun. Be smarter than your algorithm, because all of these social media apps, they just throw all these videos and all these things that we can consume because we're consumers online and their goal is to entertain us. But it should be innate in us that our goal that within ourselves is just not to entertain us but also to aid and to complement our needs. Kailangan nakakatulong din siya sa trabaho ba natin? Nakakatulong din ba siya sa mga relationships natin? Nakakatulong din ba siya sa mental health natin, sa sanity natin? These are the questions that we should be aware of and that we should be able to answer when we consume things online. Because again, negative content is really much easier to it's faster spreading. Mas madali siya mag-spread. Because ganun talaga eh. Mas madali talaga pag-usapan yung mga chismis and yung gossip than the things that we actually need to tackle. And I think that's the reason why most of us veer towards, yun nga, negative content. Instead of focusing on the life of others, we focus on what we can to improve ourselves and to improve our relationships, to improve our well-being. Ikaw ba, when you talk to yourself, are you kind to yourself? Or are you the type of person that pressures themselves too much? So it starts from within. If the voice in your head is strong and powerful, then it's easy to cling on. It's easy to lean on, and the external noise, the external factors, madali na silang maisantabi. Ngayon, may mga tao sa buhay natin that are present and hindi natin sila matatanggal sa buhay natin. Like a classmate or an office mate, katrabaho natin. Hindi naman natin pwedeng sabihin na we have to differentiate the people in our lives that we let in our own. Because just like the things that we consume online and the algorithm that we want to have in our online life, ganun din sa totoong buhay. Hindi dapat natin pinapapasok lang kung sino-sino. Because I truly believe that there are only two people in our lives. It's A, people that affect us in a positive way, or B, in a negative way. And these people, these are the miserable ones, lack of a better term. Sila yung parang kahit anong pagbibigay natin ng positivity, pagbibigay natin ng liwanag, or pag-share man natin ng magandang loob, sila yung parang nakikita lang talaga yung negative things in life. These are the ones that are always complaining, that are always seeing the bad rather than the good, always so troubled, always so worried. And we are not supposed to judge them, but we should still be able to segregate these people na hindi dapat sila yung lagi natin kasama, or hindi natin sila yung mabibigyan natin ng energy or in-exchange natin ng oras natin kasi maapektuhan tayo. Ganun lang din yun, parang kung paano lang din tayo mag-scroll through social media. We should be self-aware of our algorithm, and we should be self-aware of the people we spend our time with on a day-to-day basis. When our thoughts start to get turned into, when our thoughts start turning into negative ones, what I usually do is just the same thing as a form of manifestation. Diba, when we manifest things, we think of them first and we imagine them, and then we say them to ourselves and we say them out loud. It's the same thing. When our thoughts start becoming negative and when things in life are generally just becoming too difficult to carry, it's the inner voice that you lean on. Yung boses sa sarili mo and the trust in yourself and in the process na things will be better because things will really be better. Life's challenges and life's obstacles, they just become more difficult as we age. That's just how life goes. But in my case, what I do, I spend a lot of time by myself because I like being with myself. So I'm the type of person to drive to the nearest mall and to the nearest cinema and to just watch a movie, spend time with myself. It feeds my soul. Or I love sports. I play basketball recreationally, and now I've been into golf lately because I feel so serene in the whole experience. And when I do things that are soulful to me, parang nare-rejuvenate ako, naki-cleanse yung energy ko. And yung utak ko mas nagiging malinaw. One thing that we should remind ourselves of is that we should always be intentional. When we pick up our phones and we go online, what is our intention? And if we want ourselves to be entertained, what type of entertainment do we want to achieve from here? If this will give us, positive insights or information that will help us in work, or things that can complement our day-to-day needs. Ganun din yung application. Pag sa mga taong nakakasalamuha natin at sa mga taong nakakasama natin sa pang-araw-araw, sa trabaho, sa mga klase natin, etc. Sila ba nakakatulong sa buhay natin o hindi? So we should always be intentional. Protect your peace. May it be online or in real life. Because protecting your peace means protecting your sanity, and protecting yourself is just the highest form of self-love. So, yun yung kailangan nating tandaan palagi. Kailangan self-aware tayo. And let's just always focus on the positive and uplifting things in life. Okay? At the end of the day, we don't have to absorb everything that's around us. We get to decide what influences us and what affects us, and what stays with us, what stays with you, and the things that we let go of. To that, thanks for joining us for In the Stone Crossroads. My name is Baileys. We'll see you in the next one, guys. BGs.
This is Crossroads Media.